Hi everybody, this is Northern Hipster, and welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video. The first video that I recorded was fairly long, and I got some feedback in regards to that, so this one will be a lot shorter. What I wanted to do, for those who don't know, I've been keeping progress reports on my Mystery Shard only free-to-play account on Reddit. I'll link the set of posts in the description below, or maybe in a pinned comment, we'll see. Either way, as you can see, I am now able to summon Arbiter. I'm not going to collect her right now. I'll wait for either a fusion or a CVC or whichever opportunity makes most sense for me to at least get some points while summoning her. I've also got Verself waiting to be collected as well. Just a real quick recap of my account. I'm still waiting for Drexar. I'm 27 days away from getting him. I am on day 176 at the moment. I ended up getting Arbiter on, or completing the Arbiter missions on day 175, as you guys can see from my latest update. So I'm still waiting for Syl as well, who's also going to be kind of a game changer for my account. So I wasn't sure what I was going to do once I got Arbiter. And by the way, I'm recording this outside at the moment, so apologies for any background noise. I'm relegated to the outdoors at the moment. So anyway, so I wasn't sure what I was going to do once I got Arbiter, if I was going to pull some shards, if I wasn't going to, if I was going to just, continue playing my account and pull shards maybe during a fusion or something. But I told myself, you know what, I kind of want to keep pushing with this account. I want to start pushing Doom Tower, ideally finish at least Doom Tower normal. I'd like to start pushing Faction Wars, pushing for Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss. And I'm not too concerned about 21 to 25 dungeons, but obviously better times on level 20 dungeons and consistent runs on Spider 20 would be very helpful for my account. And so I decided I was going to pull some shards, and plus the timing is perfect, which is also part of the reason why I pushed so hard over the last couple of days to finish the Arbiter missions. It's because of this 2x 10x combination and Mashald being available as the 10x champion. Mashald is a champion that has caused me numerous headaches in the arena, and he would be a fantastic champion to slot into most of my dungeon teams, potentially in a clan boss team, depending on who I pull. A lot of you have probably seen videos from content creators on YouTube, so I'm not going to go through his skills and everything, but he is an absolute game changer for pretty much anybody. In terms of the shards that I want to pull, I'm not going to pull all of them. One, I don't have the room. Two, I feel like that would be just a tremendous waste. And three, I just don't want to have that many champions to work on. So ideally, what I'm looking for are champions that will help me push for Nightmare and Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss. I'm currently doing a 2-key Brutal, 2 or 3-key Nightmare, depending on the RNG of my runs, in terms of keeping attack down, or decrease attack up, I should say. So progression on Clan Boss would be great. I'd like to improve my arena team for when those new segments disappear and we go back to a tougher Gold 4. So ideally, I have a couple champions that I can slot into to take care of the various teams that I'll be facing. I guess the other kind of I'd really like to push for Doom Tower as well. Just a tremendous amount of rewards that come in from all these stages, and I'd like to push some of my faction war teams. I think Barbarians and Sacred Order are probably the two factions that I'm closest to maybe being able to complete 21, depending on the champions that I pull. And so being able to at least start completing some faction wars and pushing for others would be also very helpful, especially when you think about the crafting materials for the forge. If I can start consistently crafting level 5 and 6 perception gear, that will make gear my champions a heck of a lot easier. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna start by pulling, let's say, 2 sacreds, and then I'll pull a few voids. I'm obviously hoping for a cold heart. Well, actually, yeah, if I touch real quick on who I would like to get, Mashald obviously is the number one champion I'm going for at the moment. Cold Heart would be fantastic as well. Seer would be tremendous for my wave clears and dungeons. And probably Mordecai or some other HP burn champion. I mean, even Ultimate Galek, I take him at the moment. Anybody that can actually help me have consistent runs on Spider 20. I'll I alluded to this in my last update on Reddit, but my Spider 20 team obviously involves cobbling gear from my other champions and manually clicking on the spider wings at times to make sure that my Zephyr Sniper stayed alive, using Ninja's AoE freeze ability. So I'd like to not have to do that because I can't run that for tournaments. So enough talking. Let's pull a first Sacred Shard. I'm actually very, very nervous about doing this for some reason. I just feel like I've been playing this account for 175 days or whatever, and I've made it this far without pulling shards, and so part of me is like, you don't need to pull shards, but the other part of me is like excited to see what pops out, and so let's just rip the band-aid off and go for that first Sacred. Okay, okay, I can definitely make use of a Deacon. The Deacon actually fits very nicely in an arena team. I think Arbiter has a better arena lead, so Arbiter in the lead, Deacon boosting our, filling up our turn meter, decreasing the enemy turn meter, and then placing defense down. This is actually really good because that means that gives me the opportunity to bring in. He's a control champion, and it gives me the ability to swap the number 3 spot for either another control champion or another decreased defense champion or a second nuker. So that actually gives me a lot of opportunities for arena, and he can fit in as a lead for tag team arena, giving me a much more solid team than the cobbled teams I have at the moment. But we're still looking for Mashald. Oh, purple again. Ooh, who's this? Barangiri. I actually don't know what he does at all. A1 provoke, 40% chance. AoE stun at 60% when booked. Strengthen and a shield, 15% of his max HP. It's not bad. Heals himself by 50% of his max HP when an ally or an enemy dies. Interesting. I wonder. There might be a very interesting comp to with him, especially when you think about the fact that he heals by so much when an enemy dies. At the very least, he'll be fantastic for faction wars. But I might actually find some use for him. Where? Don't know yet. We'll see. Let's keep going. I think I'll pull a maximum of 5 more sacreds. I don't want to deplete my sacred pool completely. But fingers crossed I pull Mashald in the next couple of shards. Another epic. Ugh. Relic Keeper. I fused you to get Arbiter. You're a relic. Get off my account. Masked Fearmonger. It's got a double hit A1. Minor decreased turn meter, 15% on between both hits. And single target fear, decreased speed, ignore defense if they're under fear or true fear. Increased speed, revive on death. He's okay. He's a lot of single target stuff. Doesn't really do a whole lot of anything for the team itself or for his allies. It's got decent reviews. I might find some use for him, but right now I'm not terribly excited about him. Let's keep going. Another epic. Oh, Gorgorab. Okay. I could take a Gorgo. It's actually really good to have a turn meter booster who is also a reviver. And it does give me that attack up. He could actually slot into my spider team. So between him and Arbiter, I've got solid options for for example, if I pulled an Ultimate Galek to enable Ultimate Galek to place his burn in spiders, and they're definitely going to be two of my speed leads for Tag Team Arena. So my Tag Team Arena teams are really starting to fill out now, which should allow me to get out of Bronze 1. All right, 2 more. Come on, give me my shield. Purple again. No, not a Bone Keeper. Not a Bone Keeper. Bone Keeper, I think, actually hits pretty hard. Yes, this A2 deals an extra 50% crit damage. But, I mean, she's really nothing special. She can hit hard, so, I'll find some room for her in Faction Wars alongside her sister Shaman. But yeah, she's probably not going past 50, to be honest. Okay, let's go for Mashald. Apparently, I think Plarium's trying to tell me that I need to get ready for Shadowkin Faction Wars. Alright, we pull a Chani, who's got Poison Sensitivity on the A1, increase accuracy and increase attack on herself, HP burn on her A2, and an A3 that has an AoE. It can increase the duration of all debuffs by 1 turn. It could be useful, unfortunately. I mean, it could be useful for Clan Boss. Unfortunately, right now I'm hoping to use Ninja as an HP burn champion, so that renders her A2 almost useless. I definitely would not. Actually, maybe she can be used alongside Ninja. I'll have to see. But this, unfortunately, if it was on the A1 or on a shorter cooldown, that'd be amazing, because at 3 turns, on a 3-turn cooldown, a lot of the debuffs will have expired already, so she's not extending a whole lot. I think it'll take a while before we start getting enough stacks on the Clan Boss. And plus, I'm not using legendary books. Actually, she's an epic, even though I'm still not using epic books on her. Okay, let's skip over to a few voids. How are we doing for time here? 12 minutes. Okay, I'm going to record for a few more minutes, and then we'll call it a video. So I'm going to talk less. I'm going to pull 6 voids and 6 ancients, and that'll be my 130, and then we'll see where we go from there. Give me a cold heart. Oh, Renegade. Okay. Now all I need is a Seer to actually make my dungeon runs faster. Ripper Fist. Goodbye. Panthera. Goodbye. Cold Heart. Come home. Dilgol. No thanks. I'm looking for account changers. Fellhound. I can use them as a firmware later on, but not interested at the moment. Just this year. Go home. Go home. Okay, well, those are my 6 voids. No Cold Heart yet. I might actually not pull my ancients at the moment. I might leave them. I might just go ahead and pull another few voids. Maybe I'll just go ahead and use my sacreds, because I really, 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 really want my shawls. And I'm planning to have enough champions to work on that. I'm not really going to be too interested in pulling a whole lot of champions over the next little bit. Still waiting for Man-Eaters, Painkeepers, Cold Hearts, those kind of account changing champions. So let's go for another sacred. Another epic. Aina, not Swai, sorry. Aina. Not terribly interested. Occult Brawler. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't really need him for my Clan Boss team. I already have Frozen Banshee. Oh my gosh. Seriously, how am I getting a dupe Barangiri? I have two more sacred shards. Two shards in a dream. Two shards in a dream, guys. Two shards in a dream. Oh, another epic. Okay, well, there's Spider 20. At the very least, this shard pull session is not going to be useless. Okay, one last shard. Waiting for Michelle. Oh, Basilisk. You're not who I want. Okay. Alright, I've got. How much room do I have? I've got 10 spots left. I'm going to pull my 10 voids and then we'll call it a day. Should I do a temple? Let's finish with the temple. Where's my cold heart? Give me a cold heart. Oh gosh. Oh, Sky Touched. Okay. Sky Touched is good. I can use her. I'll probably use her in a dungeon somewhere. I'm not sure. Definitely for arena. Aside from that, literally nothing all that interesting. Dagger is useful for faction wars. I don't think she'll slide into any of my other teams. But that's it, guys. I'll post an update on Reddit about my polls and what I think I'll be doing with them. So, see you guys later. Bye.